Welcome back here to Fox 51 today. We've got a big birthday this year, one important hospital here in East Texas. We're joined by John Moore, who's celebrating that birthday. John, happy birthday to you and all of Trinity Mother Frances. 75 years, really hard to believe. Has it gone by fast?
Well, I'm not actually 75.
No. And you don't look a day over 25.
I don't look a day over 74.
No. But seriously, Mother 75 Frances, years, yeah, unbelievable, really.
It is, and when you think about how we got our start and what all's happened, to not only here in East Texas, but to the world and the country since 1937. Been a world war, and a lot of things have happened. But we opened a day early on March 18th in 1937 because of the New London school explosion. So we're forever connected to the people of New London. So some of the things that we're going to be celebrating this month on the 18th, the 19th, and the 24th, we have activities all of those days, will also involve the people of New London and the New London Museum. The school exploded a day before we were supposed to open. We were supposed to have a grand opening on the 19th of March, but because of the natural gas leak in the school and the explosion that killed almost 300 people, which is the largest, pardon me, the largest school tragedy in American history, we opened up and took care of those people. And so there's a man who's written a book, Gone at 317, which chronicles what happened at the school and Mother Frances' involvement. He is going to be here, Mr. Brown. One of the school survivors is going to come up from Waverly, Texas, and then that's on the 19th, and then on the 24th we're going to have a day of play to pardon me, I'm fighting allergies, to
That's
celebrate.
Okay, we all this time of year.
Yeah, to celebrate the bright side of thing out at Trinity Mother Frances Rose Stadium, and the public will be invited to that.
And John, you mentioned this is a celebration, and you mentioned the bright side, but I'm sure there's a little bit, just a little bit of a somber tone when you remember the day that you opened. Normally it's thought of as a very happy occasion and a grand opening, which you never had because of this disaster. But it really goes to show just the importance of Trinity Mother Frances and the impact it's had in these 75 years, because you opened a day early and you've been open ever since. And you need the public's help in this birthday anniversary. Tell us how the public can help out Trinity Mother Frances.
Well, if you have a good story about an experience that you or maybe your parents or your cousin has had with Mother Frances over the years, it may be something that we want to get on video or get on paper and share with everyone else. So I encourage everybody to follow Trinity Mother Frances on Facebook and Twitter, because we'll be sending out some of those stories through that and through our website, tmfhc.org. But if you have a story that you want to share, go to our website, tmfhc.org/75th. There's a little form, and you can fill it out and briefly kind of tell us what your story is, and somebody may be calling you.
Great. John, you're starting on the 18th. That's the actual day, the actual anniversary, but you're celebrating for a few days after that as well, and we're really celebrating all year. But March, a big month for Trinity Mother Frances, and it's a pleasure to be celebrating with you all, John. And again, we encourage anyone out there who might have a connection to the hospital to send in photos, videos, anything you have to help celebrate. John, if people have any further questions for you, how can they contact you?
Well, they can go through the website, tmfhc.org/75th, or they can give me a call directly at 903-531-4542.
Hey, John, a pleasure to have you here this morning, and happy birthday, buddy.
Thanks. Thanks for getting the word out.
You're certainly welcome. All right, great to have you here. Coming up next year,